Did you know the Lavender Bay artists were instrumental in one of the biggest art hubs in Sydney during the 70s and 80s? Hello and welcome to Artfacts with the Macquarie Collection. Lavender Bay is a harbour located between McMahon's and Milson's Point, on the northern shores of the Sydney Harbour overlooking the bridge. The bay was originally intended as a docking location for the convict hulk Phoenix around the 1830s, which was a floating prison inside an old naval ship. Hulks were useful for the governments to imprison criminals and convicts inside to work on building harbours without transporting them from inland jails. The bay got its name from the officer of the hulk, George Lavender. Around a century later, the bay had a large railway track running round to Milson's Point station, which was used for workers of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Australian artists have been working around the bay for quite some time, but it didn't start gaining momentum as an art hub until the 1970s, when Roland Slitz and Brett Whiteley established studios inside a house in Walker Street. With the international success of Brett Whiteley and the cheap housing in what was considered a fairly run-down area at the time, more artists started gravitating around Brett and his wife establishing studios in the neighbouring houses and flats. Before long, with the mesmerising views of Sydney Harbour and the ever-changing scenery of moving boats and ferries, creativity from all the artists was at an all-time high, with movie stars and celebrities attending parties held by the Whiteleys. And most of Brett Whiteley's most famous paintings of Sydney were painted from the Lavender Bay studio. Artists such as Tim Stoyer, Tom Carment, Peter Kingston, Gary Shedd, Philip Cox, Gavin Wilson and Martin Sharp were all key individuals in creating a meta of creative ideas and styles, such as establishing the Yellow House Art Collective that brought the bay out of its industrial past and into the artistic area it is now. Towards the late 80s, the group of artists started moving away onto different stages of their careers, with Wendy Whiteley and Peter Kingston being the last artists to be living out of Lavender Bay. You can also find Wendy's secret garden in Lavender Bay that was brought back from a dumping ground in the 70s into one of the most beautiful public gardens in the area. If you'd like to find out more, you can check out our previous episode on Gary Shedd and his time in Lavender Bay, or click the blog tab in our website where you can find a post about the Lavender Bay artist. If you like art facts and history, follow some more content. My name's Adam Macquarie and thank you for watching.